The KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku. A tale of unrelenting disappointment as I stepped into the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku. I was immediately struck by the eerie feeling of being in a glorified hostel. The words 3-star hotel seemed like a cruel joke, a mere facade hiding a multitude of sins. My heart sank as I approached the self-serve check-in area, where the lack of human assistance was a telling sign of things to come. The well-located claim in Shinjuku, touted by the hotel, felt like a hollow boast. The long, arduous walk from the central part of Shinjuku and train station was a precursor to the slew of disappointments awaiting me. The beautiful park nearby, touted as a selling point, was rendered irrelevant by the single-pane windows that failed to block out the cacophony of street sounds, and the constant din of the fire department just a block away. And don't even get me started on the privacy film that obscured the view, a laughable attempt at creating an illusion of seclusion. As I made my way to my room, I was greeted by an astonishing amount of dust on the headboards, a testament to the hotel's lax cleaning standards. The fridge, barely functional, seemed to be an afterthought, a token gesture towards providing a semblance of hospitality. And the hair dryer, a cruel joke, blowing cold air instead of warmth, leaving me to wonder if the hotel was intentionally trying to make me feel unwelcome. But it was the bed that truly broke my heart. Hard and unyielding, it felt like a punishment, a constant reminder that I was a mere paying customer, not a valued guest. And those elusive blackout curtains, a distant memory, replaced by flimsy blinds that allowed the harsh light of reality to pierce through. As I struggled to come to terms with the series of unfortunate events that was my stay, I couldn't help but think of the KNOT Hotel in Hiroshima, where I had once experienced a semblance of comfort and hospitality. Why, oh why, had they failed so miserably in Tokyo? But it wasn't just the physical space that was a letdown. The service, or lack thereof, was a masterclass in indifference. When I requested help with making a phone call to the company that was to pick me up from the hotel, I was met with a resounding no. The staff's unhelpfulness was a palpable manifestation of their apathy, a stark reminder that my needs were of little consequence to them. The overlooking the park view, touted as a major selling point, was in reality a cruel joke. The brick wall of the building next door, looming large above the noisy parking lot, was a constant reminder that I was trapped in a prison of disappointment. As I reflect on my stay, I am left with a profound sense of melancholy, a grief that cannot be assuaged. The KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku is a monument to neglect, a testament to the hotel's utter disregard for its guests' well-being. It is a place where dreams go to die, where hope is extinguished, and where the very notion of hospitality is reduced to a distant memory. Tell me, dear friends, have you ever experienced such unrelenting disappointment? Have you too suffered at the hands of an establishment that cared little for your comfort. Share your thoughts with me, and together, let us form a chorus of discontent, a beacon of hope for those who have been wronged. And to the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku, I say this: you may have broken my heart, but you will not silence my voice. I will shout from the rooftops, warning others of the pitfalls that lie within your walls. You may have
Here's the script. You know, I've been looking into crimes near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku, and oh my goodness, it's just so sad. Like, you go to a new place, expecting to have a good time, and then you get scammed. It's just not right. So there are these bars in Kabukicho, near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku, that are super fancy, with bright lights and stuff. They lure you in, and then they charge you thousands of yen for just one drink. Can you believe it? They have these menus with tiny print, only in Japanese, and they're like, oh, you didn't read the fine print? That's your problem. And the owners, they're just so mean. They try to deport the staff who help them scam people. Like, what kind of person does that? I predict the victims were so shocked and angry. They probably tried to argue with the staff, but they just got intimidated. And then they had to pay all that money, and they were like, what am I going to do? It's just so sad. And the owners, they probably just laughed all the way to the bank. And then there are these women who approach men near Akubo Park, which is also near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku. They're like, hey, wanna have some fun? And then they take them to these tiny rooms and demand money up front. And when the guys protest, they threaten them. Like, what kind of world are we living in? I think the victims were so scared and confused. They didn't know what to do, and they probably felt so ashamed. And the scammers, they just didn't care. They just wanted the money, and they didn't care who they hurt. And have you heard of Youre? She's this scammer who targets men on dating apps, and then she takes them to these bare-bones rooms and asks for money up front. And then she does this little gesture of intimacy and disappears. Can you believe it? Like, how can someone be so cruel? I predict the victims were so humiliated and angry. They probably felt like they'd been played, and they didn't know what to do. And Youre, she's probably still out there, scamming people and laughing all the way. And then there are these shops in Shinjuku, near the KNOT Tokyo, that charge foreigners way more than locals. They're like, oh, you're foreign, you must be rich, and they just take advantage of you. Like, what kind of business model is that? I think the victims were so frustrated and angry. They probably felt like they'd been ripped off, and they didn't know how to complain. And the shop owners, they're just so greedy. They don't care about people, they just care about money. It's just so sad, you know. These scams, they're just so mean and unfair. And they happen all the time near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku. So please be careful. Don't let these scammers take advantage of you.
Here is the businesses near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku, a cautionary tale. As I delved into the world of reviews for businesses near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. It's like walking through a dark alley. You're not sure what's lurking around the corner, but you know it can't be good. The experiences of travelers who have ventured into these establishments are a warning to us all. Beware of the pitfalls that lie ahead. First off, let's talk about the so-called tax refund process at LUMINE EST Shinjuku. It's like trying to solve a puzzle blindfolded while being yelled at by an impatient store clerk. The staff seem to take great pleasure in making it difficult for customers to get their due refund, and when you finally think you've figured it out, they'll throw in a surprise twist just to keep things interesting. It's like a game of cat and mouse, but the mouse always loses. And then there's the Sky Salon, where the staff seem to have perfected the art of passive-aggressive behavior. It's like walking into a therapist's office, but instead of helping you, they just indirectly tell you that you're the problem. The massages are strong, but not in a good way. It's like they're trying to squeeze the imperfections out of you, one painful stroke at a time. Khana Indian restaurant, oh how you disappoint. It's like expecting a flavorful curry, but getting a bland, overpriced mess instead. The service is as dry as the food, and the staff seem as interested in helping you as a cat is in taking a bath. But hey, at least the decorations are nice, I guess. Experienceboth Tokyo, where the macarons are as heavy as the attitude of the staff. It's like they're trying to make you feel like you're not worthy of their precious French pastries. And don't even get me started on the creamy filling. It's like they took all the leftover butter from the past week and mashed it together into a sad, greasy paste. Robot restaurant, the ultimate tourist trap. It's like walking into a circus, but instead of acrobats and clowns, you get overpriced, mediocre food and a side of frustration. The seats are small, the staff is unfriendly, and the show, well, let's just say it's not exactly Broadway material. Isetan Shinjuku, where the staff seem to have a personal vendetta against tourists. It's like they're trying to make you feel like you're not worthy of their high-end products. The tax refund process is a maze, and the staff are more than happy to watch you struggle through it, like a sadistic game of retail roulette. And finally, Morethan Tapas Lounge, where the food is as overpriced as the attitude of the staff. It's like they're trying to make you feel like you're not cool enough to be there, like you're some kind of imposter trying to sneak into an exclusive club. The service is slow, the food is mediocre, and the prices, well, let's just say you'll need to take out a second mortgage to afford a meal there. As I wrap up this cautionary tale, I'm left with a sense of dismay. It's like the businesses near the KNOT Tokyo Shinjuku are trying to outdo each other in a game of who can be the most disappointing. But amidst all the negativity, there's a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, they'll learn from their mistakes and try to do better. Until then, travelers, beware.